New ballgame. Predictive business is a whole new ballgame. It is not just about collecting more data or using more sophisticated analytics. Rather, it is about combining technologies, business techniques, and orchestrated processes to better leverage your corporate assets. Sports provide us with a good way to understand the value of predictive business. Think about your favorite team. They obviously know how the game works, the rules, scoring system, layout, and boundaries of the playing surface, and so on. To be competitive, the team needs to excel in at least one aspect of the game, and be pretty good in all others. They also scout opponents, analyzing their previous games to learn their strengths, weaknesses, and tendencies in certain situations. Does the team play better at home, on grass, against their own division, making them the odds-on favorite over a division rival? They gather intelligence on competing teams in the same way you might use market research to prepare for a new sales initiative. During the game, the team attacks, defends, and tries to find ways to outflank the opponent, run up the score, and defend against the big play. In this regard, the team is like a real-time business, out there absorbing everything that is happening on the field and acting upon the information gathered. Then a situational play is ready for execution. The coaches have analyzed the opponent's previous defenses and noticed a new scheme being deployed. Your team's offense immediately calls for a pass down the middle. The opponent is caught off guard and is ill-prepared to defend. Your favored team went into the play with a high degree of confidence that their tactics would work, based on the outcome in similar previous situations. That's predictive execution. So now the question becomes, do you want to run your business like a championship sports team, taking the field with confidence and then observing and proactively searching for the perfect time to call your new trick play? Or do you want to run it like you're at a casual softball game, swinging for the fences at every pitch, regardless of the score, situation, or pitcher, because it's fun, and you're not keeping score anyway? Are you still running your business relying on stagnant historical data because you've come to expect that it's the best you can do? Or are you rounding second base, paying close attention to your third base coach for real-time information? He's your predictor, watching the outfielder running down the line, estimating the timing of the throw and the infielders moving into position. To advance the state of business, companies must explore how, with the right principles and technology, they can leverage predictive techniques to create competitive advantage. If you take real-time events and correlate them with historical patterns, you can anticipate events that hold the potential for tremendous profit. The retailer, for instance, may identify the best customers in its stores or online, ready to make purchases today. These customers generally spend more and leave happier when they are recognized as valuable and presented with special offers, personalized to reflect their purchasing patterns. Businesses are beginning to adopt this mode of operation with startling results. The convenience store chain 7-Eleven, for example, is using predictive business techniques to revamp its stores. By collecting and analyzing sales data, the company is dynamically matching store orders to customers' demands. We've gone from having no idea what we were selling to predicting what customers want even before they know it, says David Podeshi, 7-Eleven's Senior Vice President for Merchandising. Similarly, Walmart mines its masses of real-time and historical data to predict consumer buying patterns. Who would have guessed that strawberry Pop-Tarts and beer would fly off the shelves when a hurricane warning was issued? Walmart identified this trend and now stocks up on these as well as more practical items in hurricane season. Similarly, in the manufacturing arena, predictive business creates the ability not only to manage supply and demand chains, but also to anticipate events that may cause changes in operations, distribution, or logistics, making it possible to take preemptive action. In 2020 Foresight, crafting strategy in an uncertain world. Hugh Courtney writes, "The truth is that uncertainty is not an all-or-nothing phenomenon. Even in the most uncertain business environments, analysis can usually penetrate the uncertainty and withdraw strategically relevant information." Kevin McGee, research fellow at industry analyst Gartner, goes further. He argues that contrary to what many believe, it is possible to trace all major corporate disasters to causal events and factors that appear in history. He goes on to say that if companies used knowledge about those events at the time they arose, then outcomes could be predicted with an astonishing degree of accuracy. Although there are many situations beyond your control, your attention needs to focus on the things in this world that are measurable and actionable. Furthermore, we have found that when better business principles and technology are correctly applied, events can be controlled to your benefit. This will resonate for all companies where a better context, sooner predictor provides significant competitive advantages. If you take real-time events and correlate them with historical patterns, you can anticipate future events with greater accuracy.